What is up, everyone? Northside here. Welcome to my docs. Today we're going to be talking about the patch notes that community manager Julia has posted, I guess early this morning my time, and I'm not going to read the entire patch notes, but before we get to the funny part, which I don't know if it's funny or sad, because I never seen this in my 8 years of playing this game or over. Maybe I did, but I just forgot. I will tell you that there was an issue with the bound staff of flowers at a rare or mythic rank. Now, if you had originally planned to sell or trade it, you need to unequip that staff of flowers before server maintenance, because as I understood, there was an issue with just not being able to sell it. It automatically became bound. That's the first thing you will see with the red letters written over it. Now, there's a content and environment, general, jungles of child, players no longer incorrectly receive level up mail pointing them to content that is no longer accessible, Underdark campaign, under mountain uprising. You can read it all about it for yourself. Also for Vault of Stars, we have a ton of issues there. Also, we have a majority of issues, starting with rewards, flaws in design, and stuff like that. And yet they choose to spend couple of weeks of manpower to mingle with one set and trying to make it work. So moving forward, Vault of Stars achievements, this is good actually. Players can now properly complete these achievements if they previously had an unsuccessful attempt. Now we got 4 achievements: Adventurers Together Strong, Elusive Prey, The Power of Friendships, and Wait Your Turn, and I think that works. I think I saw one of the players posted to me in the DM. Now, if players are defeated in the maze, it should be less likely for them to return. Less likely, you gotta pay attention to the wording of this, who write these patch notes. Less likely for them to return to the start of the dungeon. You tell me if you get teleported back in the comment section, among other things I will ask you to do. The queue description now properly mentions Seals of the Wild. Now we come to the combat and powers and item powers. Now, regarding combat and powers, classes and balance, it's only for Paladin Oathkeeper. They resolved quote-unquote issue wherein Hand of Divinity did not trigger the effect of Bond of Virtue. Paladins will know what it is. And here is the fun part. The most recent nerf to the Mirage weapon set has been reverted, meaning it was rebuffed. That's how I interpret it. Except for Rogue Bleeds. Now, Rogue Bleeds, you TRs, you tell me in the comment section, is that your feat where you proc something 10 times, multiply by 3 times, and then Baltorn does his thing, or her thing, or whatever you want to call it. It should now deal more damage in most cases. Very poor wording again. It should now deal more damage in most cases. Again, the most recent nerf to the Mirage weapon set has been reverted. So what they did, they released the Mirage weapon set as it was, then they nerfed the Rogue Bleed damage, but left the buff as it is now after today's patch. They nerfed that buff, or that situation, or that mechanics, and now they reverted it. My mind is literally gonna blow up. I had 2 coffees, doesn't matter. So what, I don't know these weapons. I discarded them long time ago, and I'm not having any pretension to get these weapons, because this is ridiculous. This is just wasting of manpower and everything else. So Cryptic did it again, managed to confuse me, and that's about it. So be kind and tell me who owns the Mirage weapons, because it's already on the preview. The parses are there. It's not 2% damage. We have 17 to 18% more damage just from the Mirage weapons. It varies from class to class. So please, keep. Some people are just gonna say, hey, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. What about the people who did Zariel or going for the Lionheart? Let's just piss on them like in a widespread on a hot summer evening, and wind is blowing to our face. I mean, I'm not defending here, like I said, and taking sides. But this is bad. This is not good. It's not good. I can't say it's good, and that's it. Now, moving forward, enemies and encounters, Castle Ravenloft. The difficulty of the chapel encounter has been further reduced. Also, items and economy, Shimmering Logbox. That's the logbox you get to open for free. There is no longer a rank 3 bonding runestone in the trade bar store when participating in this tutorial. So this is a tutorial. Moving forward, artifacts, Staff of Flowers. Now, I already mentioned this. This is at the beginning of the patch. Staff of Flowers, rare to mythic ranks now properly, only bind when equipped. So it was out to bind when you get it. So all unequipped staff of flowers that are bound to character will automatically be unbound as of this update, as long as they are not equipped. So guys, unequip all staff of flowers if you want to sell them. So that's really important. We got some character creation hairstyle, which really doesn't concerns me, and Zen Market, that is okay. Players who purchase the red pop via the Zen Market can now reclaim the companion there. Okay, I really want to hear your comments on the items and powers, meaning Mirage weapons. We got release, nerf, semi-nerf, class nerf, buff, and now again revert the nerf. That's a good title. Recent nerf to the Mirage weapon set has been reverted, except for rogue bleeds. Probably is justified, and I don't know who is behind. I actually know who is behind this, but I'm not gonna call you out this time, you know, because you're making me laugh, man. And it's a really grim day here, and I have another giveaway video to do. So I'm gonna leave the full link to the patch notes in the description, and you let me know what you think about this patch notes and this Mirage set. I have the parses from the previous shard, thanks to Aster. Shout out to Aster, the barbarian, and other classes he plays. He's a friend, a good friend. So by all means, tell me in the comment section what you think about this ridiculousness of reverting the nerf, and except for the rogue bleeds. So this was Northside. Shout out to my channel members, and I'm off now to record more video that will more benefit to the community probably, and I'm gonna give away for 18,000 subs some stuff, maybe some journals so you can read. Okay, anyway, Northside is out.